Have you seen the new surveillance footage of Gabby Petito? The disturbing footage from a Wyoming supermarket shows the last time Gabby Petito was seen alive. Fox News Digital released the videos, which showed her and Brian as they casually shopped at a Whole Foods in the hours leading up to her death on August 27, 2021. In the footage, there is no hint of any tension between them, although we know that they had gotten into a heated argument at a Tex-Mex restaurant in town just a short time earlier. In Whole Foods, they are seen walking side by side casually through the aisles. At one point, Gabby grabs some cheese and shoves it inside her tote bag. Then they leave the store and sit in their van for about 20 minutes before driving away on Highway 89 to the Bridger-Teton National Forest. Gabby's remains were found there just 3 weeks later. Knowing the events that would eventually unfold, watching the footage is extremely disturbing, especially because the two of them look just like any other couple getting groceries and going about their day. But just hours later, Brian Laundrie would violently take the life of his fiancée. What happened to Gabby Petito that day was truly heartbreaking. The beautiful, vivacious 22-year-old was traveling with her partner on a van life journey across the United States. The trip began on the 2nd of July 2021 and was planned to last 4 months. But sadly, Gabby disappeared in late August. She was reported missing on the 11th of September by her parents after they hadn't heard from her. Her remains were found several days later in Wyoming's National Forest. A medical examiner confirmed that she had passed from blunt force trauma to the head and manual strangulation. By that time, Brian was missing. His parents told police that their son disappeared on September 17th, 3 days after they said that they had seen him. The next month, police discovered Brian's remains in a swampy park near his home in Northport, Florida. They also found his notebook detailing how he killed Gabby. He insisted it was an act of mercy and that he wanted to put her out of her misery after she fell and hurt herself in the Wyoming wilderness, but said that he immediately regretted it after it was done. In the notebook, he wrote, "I ended her life. I thought it was merciful, that it is what she wanted, but now I see all the mistakes I made. I panicked. I was in shock. From the moment I decided, took away her pain, I knew I couldn't go on without her." He claimed that they were trying to cross a stream when he heard a splash and a scream. He wrote, "When I pulled Gabby out of the water, she couldn't tell me what hurt. She had a small bump on her forehead that eventually got larger. Her feet hurt, her wrist hurt, but she was freezing, shaking violently. While carrying her, she continually made sounds of pain, begging for an end to her pain." Although his written confession is detailed, it's been discredited since the moment it was discovered. It's widely regarded by experts as a complete work of fiction. Even without a clear cause of death, his story has so many holes in it, and obviously is written in a way that tries to make you feel sorry for him. The Petitos are seeking $30,000 in damages for the intentional infliction of emotional distress and the mental anguish that they claim they suffered from the alleged lies and deceit of the Laundrie family. They claim that Chris and Roberta Laundrie were aware of what their son had done, and that they even made plans for him to help him escape charges. They also claim that his parents knew the location of Gabby's body and did not tell authorities, who were running a missing persons investigation at the time. In fact, they say that instead of helping the Petitos search for their daughter, the Laundries took Brian on vacation and avoided questions from Gabby's mother and father as to their daughter's whereabouts. A lawyer representing the Laundries said that the law did not oblige them to disclose any information on Gabby Petito, and that they had a First Amendment right not to speak. So there's your answer right there. If it does turn out that the Laundries knew their son killed Gabby, and they withheld that information and helped him evade law enforcement, then that would make them accessories to his crime, and they could face up to 30 years in prison. So let's hope that the truth comes to light and we get to see some real justice after this senseless and horrific tragedy. That's everything that we have in this story for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.